go.
There we go. How's
Bro,
it
episode
going?
3.
Episode 3, Brian. How do you feel?
I feel good. Like, it's crazy that we made it so far already. Like, episode 3? Oh my god.
Dude, do you know what this means?
What?
It means it's official. Like, it's an official weekly podcast.
Bro, you know what we forget to keep mentioning?
What?
So, guys, so everybody knows we're going to release a Monday and Friday podcast. So, like, we're going to release 2 in a week.
That it's a trial. Don't
Yeah.
forget to say that. It's a trial. We're gonna see how it is because we are both also we do 40 hours a week of work,
Yeah.
and we are full-time students.
Yeah.
So at the moment we are doing 2 episodes a week.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can keep it like that.
Yeah.
But I think we can. I think we can.
Yeah. I think we could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we always
we can
talk
do
for
it.
like 30 minutes at least.
That's true. And honestly, it goes by really quick. So I guess 30 minutes like is not bad at all. So you're right.
Yeah.
I'm just being an overthinker at the moment. But Brian, what is our topic for today?
Oh, you know what else I wanted to mention?
What, Brian? I
I
get
feel like I'm weak.
I'm kidding. What do you want to mention, dude?
This guy always attacks me, guys.
I
He may
know.
seem nice, but like behind closed doors, he wants to be more
I
nice.
know. Oh my god.
What I wanted to mention was like, what's also cool about this podcast is like there's never a reason we can't talk to each other. Like we always like just get to talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think
Like,
that's like best for us because sometimes work gets in the way. Like things just get in the way sometimes, and like I want to talk to my best friend Sebastian, and sometimes he wants to talk to me. So like I feel this podcast is like really dope to be able to do that.
I feel like it's therapy.
Yeah.
It's not therapy, it's therapeutic because therapeutic? I don't know. But I think it
Hey
helps
guys,
a lot.
talk trash about him because he's an English major, so he should know.
Oh my gosh. Well, y'all understood what I was trying to say. So, I don't know, it really is because you know what I noticed?
Yeah.
I had a really long week at work.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, throughout that whole time was like, oh, I can't wait until I record. I can't wait until I record Brian. I can't wait until I talk to Brian. So it's like I look forward to it. I know I was procrastinating with you a lot this last week, but
But no, you were busy. What you mean?
no, I was truly busy.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why I'm like nervous about the schedule. But
Yeah.
like I'm gonna have to do time. Like I'm gonna have to make time for it. So it's all good. But
you know what else is crazy?
What?
This connects to our topic basically. And
It does.
And our topic is about adulthood.
Okay, transition. Damn right. Look at who didn't say my best friend can't be a host.
I know, huh? We out here.
We are here. Yeah, our topic for today is about adulting. Which I personally hate. 0 out of 0, not recommend.
It's crazy because we haven't even moved out of our parents' house yet, so we haven't had like big ass bills to pay.
And not even that, but it's like, oh my god, can you imagine the day we do move out?
I know, bro. It's
Like
gonna be bad.
Like we're literally already so broke because of school and like materials and phone bills, gas. So can you imagine when we move out?
Yeah, and like we grew up poor, guys. Like we weren't middle class, we weren't rich. Like we broke up poor. I mean, we were raised. I can't even talk no more.
Oh.
We were raised poor. There you go.
We were no, yeah, for real though, because I remember when I used to, my mom would literally go to work like at 11 or 12 in the like 11, 12 at night, and we would be with her.
Yeah.
Because she couldn't find a babysitter, or my dad couldn't take care of us because he would also go to work.
Yeah.
So it's like I understand because right now I like to say that we're middle class.
Yeah, I think we're middle class.
But we definitely did grow up almost having nothing. So I feel like that's why it makes me appreciate a lot of things. But let me just pull up the Google Doc so we can. Sorry, y'all. Okay, yes, but Brian, how do you feel about being an adult? Like, how did you feel your transition from like teenager to adult? Yeah.
So,
how did you feel?
I kind of feel like I was never really a teenager. I feel like once I hit like high school, I started to understand more, and like, cause growing up, I've always had to depend on me, and like I've always had to help out my family, like no matter what I can do or whatever.
Right.
And so I never really felt like I was a teenager. Basically, I always felt like I always had something to do, and like when I became an adult, it's kind of like whatever, you know?
So you feel like you've always had responsibility where it's
Yeah,
just at a
yeah,
young age, like you kind of adulted fast in a way,
yeah. Like
which makes
sometimes people would tell me like, "Bro, you look like you're like a second year senior or something like that," and I'd be like, "Oh, I know I look old, but I'm not that old, man."
right. No, but you know what's the good thing about you though? Because you're
Well,
funny and you're
yeah,
silly and you're like you still like even though you've always like how you mentioned that you've always had like that responsibility on your shoulder,
yeah,
you never really like because I know a lot of people get bitter or
yeah.
like they forget to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Me. So like
Oh,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? So it's like
yeah,
you've always been silly and just really funny in that aspect. But
yeah,
I don't know, for me, it was tough. Cause I feel like I had a really good childhood.
yeah,
Despite because my parents did everything they could to
yeah,
really give us a good childhood, you know?
yeah,
And I did have a really good childhood and I like
mm-hmm.
appreciate that so
Yeah,
much. But I had a really rough teenage life.
yeah,
And then into adulthood, not so much like mentally or
mm-hmm.
mentality wise, but like work,
Yeah.
school, time for
Oh, yeah,
myself. So it's like it's tough. Like you like I don't want to work. Like
yeah,
even though I love my job, like 40 hours a week, dude, like come on. To still be
yeah.
poor, that's ghetto.
Let me give my perspective about you. I remember Sebastian. There was a time where me and Sebastian couldn't really hang out because this man was working like hell hours, and like we were
Hmm.
juniors, and like I was kind of like, bro, like why do you have a job already? Like relax. But at the same time, you gotta think about like him, like you gotta get your money already. So it made sense for him to work. And like every time I would hit him up, he'd be like, "Ah, I'm too busy, man. Like
I'm working.
I'm working." And I'm like, "Damn,
Well, I actually started working, yeah, junior year.
yeah,
So my birthday, and so obviously the age limit to work is 16.
mm-hmm,
So when I turned 16 in 2016 and
mm-hmm,
November 16,
mm-hmm."
2 days later, I started working at Canes.
Oh, what? I thought you didn't work there till
Like,
junior year. What the heck?
no, dude, like I turned 16,
Uh huh.
48 hours, I was there for my first shift.
God dang, look at you go.
Because I had to work. Like,
Yeah,
cause yeah, my parents have always been like there for us, but
mm-hmm,
they're like, and they still are. They,
yeah,
thankfully, they were never the type to be like, "Oh, you're working now. All
yeah.
right, we're
Pay
throwing you in
bills.
the
Yeah.
fire." Never. Oh no, I pay bills. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
But it's like they taught me it's like you work for your stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that that's such a big part of like me being an adult is I bought my own car.
Oh
I
yeah,
bought
he
my
did.
own laptop.
Mm-hmm.
I had a road trip to New York. I paid that in full. And it
Dang.
just makes you appreciate things more. And I think
Yeah.
that's what a lot of
You
adults
know the
nowadays,
cost of $1 until you work.
100%, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of adults like like the ones who have it handed to them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be mean, but like I don't know
There's a
how to
difference
say
between
it.
people that earn their money and the ones that just give it,
Who just yeah, exactly.
hand
Because
it
there's
to
a
them
lot of
basically.
handed to them. Because there's a lot of people. I ain't gonna say names that I
Mm-hmm.
know that have stuff handed to them, and it's like cool, like that's awesome. But like, do you know like what work ethic is?
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
I think that's what I was saying. Like I feel like we grew up quick because like you already had your job. I already had my job with my pops, and like I
Hmm.
think it just like it showed us like what we need to do. Because I remember in middle school, like I was still being like a little rebel, all that. And once high school hit, I was kind of like, I gotta start taking this serious because like my
Right.
parents, they've always wanted me to be successful. Like they don't want me to be on the streets, none of that. Like they want me to do something with myself, and like that's why I feel like I changed. Like I got like I feel like I became like mature.
Right.
Maybe mature and adult isn't the same thing though. Maybe.
Yeah, those are probably two different things, but
Yeah.
again, it just depends on what your life experience is. Because
Yeah.
again, we saw our parents hustle, and
Yeah.
I feel like that taught us to like, oh, we need to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Especially, with like helping out our parents, especially because they're, older of age, or
Mm-hmm.
at least my parents are a little older. So
Yeah.
it's like try to help out as much. Um,
Wait, how old are your parents?
my mom is 50, she's turning 54,
Uh-huh.
and then my dad is 45.
Oh, dang.
My dad is still a young dude,
Yeah, he's
but
still
the
young.
job he has, it's tough.
Yeah. What's it called?
Um,
My parents one is 40, the other one is 41. So, our parents had us young out here.
oh, I know. Well, when I met your mom, I told you, I was like, how old is she? Because she
Yeah.
looks very young.
Yeah. Everybody usually thinks she's like 30, but like she's 40.
No, yeah, your mom
She has that
she
big
looks
4
really young.
oh.
That's for old.
She an old lady.
No, she's not. So you're calling my mom old since she's 51 or
No,
50
my mom's
something.
just old. Like,
Um,
you know what's funny? Like when I talk to my grandma, I always tell my mom, I was like, my grandma, she's younger than you, mom. You're old.
oh, you're so mean. You do be bullying your mom.
Nah, she knows I joke around. It's my
I
mama.
believe it. I love that though. But what do you dislike? Because there's a lot of things I hate, I like dislike about being an adult.
Um, I think the only dislike I have is like how much your money goes away. Like you could spend like $20 on something, and then you go somewhere else, you spend 20, and then you go somewhere else, you spend 20, and like every time you spend that money, you think it's nothing, but then you look at your bank account, like it all adds up. That's the thing I hate,
100. You can literally have $1,000, and you buy groceries, you'll have like 400 left,
bro. Groceries are annoying,
and like gas and food.
mm.
It's crazy, but
Bro. Like when we try to be healthy and all that, and you buy groceries, like it's 10 times more money. I don't know why. I'm like, what the heck?
yeah. Why do you think there's obesity in this world? Being
I don't know.
obesity in this world, because it's cheaper to go to McDonald's
Yeah.
than to buy like $120 worth of groceries.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
I get a hot and spicy for $1, my boy.
for $1,
Yeah.
exactly, and then like another dollar for a large drink,
Mm-hmm.
which is
That's
why
two
it's so
bucks.
hard to.
Yeah.
That's $2, which is why it's so hard to lose weight.
You know what we should talk about? Have you heard about Taco Bell doing that 10-month dollar service, and you can get as many tacos as you want?
Um,
You
I
haven't
think we
heard
have to end the podcast because I'm on my way. When was
about
this?
Bro, so I don't know if it's for real or not, but on Twitter, I saw it and they were like, Taco Bell is starting to do a service where you could pay $10 a month and you get tacos. And I was like, what? That's crazy.
I love Taco Bell.
And that's why you always have the runs. I'm just kidding.
Uh,
Uh, uh,
that's true. You know what? Absolutely true. That
yeah.
Quesadilla be doing damage, but
You know
yeah,
what
I
I
don't
hope
know.
that does though? I hope that some homeless people are able to use that to their advantage.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Brian. Yeah, that's good.
You're all like, what?
No, yeah, because I'm thinking about it. That's true. Because if a homeless person like can get that, like they can get food.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But what about kids, Brian? Would you in your adult
Oh,
life
you
would
never
you
got
like
to
kids?
mention what you dislike. Like, what else do you dislike? Because you
Oh,
said
what I
there's a lot.
dislike?
Yeah.
Everything. No, I really do. Like
Depression.
no, not see. Here's the thing. Let me get into it because
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of 2 or 3 listeners. I
Yeah.
know I'm probably gonna get a bunch of backlash, but I always tell people I'm like I'm not depressed, and I know I'm not depressed.
Uh-huh.
One,
Uh-huh.
two. It's not that I am suicide. Oh, trigger warning, the S
Yeah.
word,
Mm.
but I just don't want to exist anymore.
Damn.
Like, but like not in a like not in a I want to die type of way.
Yeah.
None of that. Like
Like you
absolutely
just
not.
want to crawl up in your own hole and just like be there
Just not
forever.
exist. Like
Yeah.
just no, just like not exist. Because you think I want to work? You think I want to pay bills? You think I want to? I'm 22 and I have a receding hairline.
I'm weak.
You think I
Sugar
want
daddy,
that?
sugar mamas come at us. Well, come at
Please.
Sebastian. I'm in a relationship. Don't come
Oh,
to me, okay?
come get your mans.
Elaine's gonna beat my booty. And
Yeah,
guys,
rightfully so.
I just want to mention in the last episode, I said a joke, and Elaine heard that. and she said, "Don't worry, girls. I'll beat him up for you guys." I just want to say that.
Oh, is she there with you?
No, she's doing something right now.
Oh, tell her to say hi. But we need to have her on the podcast soon, so
I know.
she can let us know of all the crazy things you be doing.
I'm weak. Y'all swear I'm crazy. I'm just chill.
Brian, oh no, it's usually the the crazy people that be saying that.
I'm weak. Look at you go. What's
But
it called?
oh,
You
go
know
ahead.
what else is hard about being an adult? Keeping your weight. I feel like that's really, really hard.
Oh, you're telling me. It's the hardest thing. It's so hard.
It really is. Like you just got to work. You just got done with school, and you're expected to like work out like 60 minutes a day. Like, how am I supposed to fit that in? Like, when I could just get McDonald's, or like I need to cook too. Like, I could just get McDonald's. Like, it's tough, man. It's tough.
No, and the thing is, it's so weird because you really do feel the change.
Hmm.
At least for me,
Hmm.
when I was a teenager, I was able to run. I would
Yeah.
fall and get back up. Dude,
Hmm.
I'm 22 with the body of a 65-year-old.
Bro, I had a
Like,
wound on my leg, and like usually I heal pretty quick, right? But this one, like, it healed bad. I was like, what the heck happened?
because we're old.
We're Mexicans.
No, I don't know what it is. It's weird. Like, bones be hurting now, and it's
Yeah.
like when I go to dance, when I go out and dance,
Mm.
the next morning, like my calves, my thighs, they be burning, and I'm like, I just danced for like 4 hours, and I used to be in dance, and we used to have like workshops from all day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's weird how like my body, like I feel my body different.
I'm weak. You're an old man, bro.
Oh, jeez.
You
At
know
least
what's
I can't
also
have.
hard about being an adult?
Besides
Making plans.
everything, what?
Oh, I was gonna say making plans with people. Like, that's hard because people have so many
Oh
different
yeah,
schedules. It's crazy.
especially with kids nowadays.
Yeah.
Like one is hard to. Oh my.
No, you're good.
It was already hard to make plans as a teenager because
Mm.
school or your
You
parents
don't
wouldn't let you
drive.
out. You don't drive. But now as an adult, my best friend, my soulmate, the person that the love of my life, Monse,
Uh-huh.
like I haven't seen her since last year. And obviously it's still early January.
And I was like
Obvious.
mid-January.
I know, but but me and her used to hang out like every single day.
Yeah.
So it's like it's hard now. It's just your priorities definitely change when you start working
Hmm.
and when you're an adult and you see things differently, I guess.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like
But
me and Sebastian have been trying to make plans to go out somewhere for like the past couple weeks, and like every time you have to like postpone it because something always comes up.
no, not weeks, months, Brian. We've
That's
been
true.
trying to plan brunch since the beginning of December.
Oh yeah, it has. You're right.
Like you guys, because we like brunch and we like to go out,
Hmm.
but we've been postponing it so bad.
Like we've gone to Applebee's, but never brunch.
But I love brunch more than like dinner.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's something about the day drinking that really gets me together.
it hits different.
It does.
That's what my girl would say.
But
She said it hits different.
yeah, she's not wrong. But Brian, let me ask you something though.
What's up?
Now that we're adults and everything,
Mm.
with how do you feel about kids? Do you want kids in your life?
We. I've always wanted kids. Like most, I'd want 3 or 2, something like that.
Do too. I mean, I'm nobody to tell you how many kids to have, but
Why not
don't.
3?
Ew! Why did I just stutter like that?
Stop.
Did you hear the noise I made?
Yeah.
Gross.
I'm weak.
But no, always have even number of kids because if you have an odd number, there's always gonna be that one kid like left out.
You know what? Plus, I'm not trying to buy like multiple electronics, so 2's better.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you're gonna raise your kids with electronics?
Well, yeah, like at some point they're gonna want a tablet, a phone, a PS4, a Nintendo.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
you know how there's those kids, like my nephew. I tell my sister, I'm like when he's crying,
Mm.
I'm like, don't put on a movie, don't give him a phone, give him a toy because
Mm.
Nowadays, you see like 3-year-olds with tablets and AirPods. I'm
Yeah,
like,
bro.
dang, I
I
didn't
saw
have a
some
phone till I was
4-year-old
like
with the
freshman.
phone, and I was like, oh
Hmm.
my god, like you know how to control all of that? Like, god dang.
Right, and they're still in diapers. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
child,
crazy.
like what?
I don't think I'll give my kid that. Like, I don't even think I would pass on my phone.
No, yeah, same. I feel you, but I don't know. I don't think I want kids.
You don't want kids?
Well,
What,
okay.
kid?
I used to say I didn't want kids,
Uh huh.
but now that I work with kids, I'm like, maybe one wouldn't hurt. After I said not to have odd numbers,
I'm weird.
but I'm like,
That's true.
maybe,
What the heck? Expose
but I'm
yourself.
like, just, I don't know. I think it's because when I take care of my nephew, it's tough,
Yeah.
dude. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Like the diaper, the feeding, when they're crying and you just don't know what they want. It's hard.
Yeah.
But when they laugh or play, it's the cutest thing. But I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm like indecisive about that.
I like your sister's little speech that she had her kid's first birthday.
Oh
She
yeah.
said, I'll let you explain it."
She said that. If I'm being honest, I don't remember.
She's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I gave a passionate speech and you guys didn't pay attention." I
No,
just
what did she
remember
say?
at some point she just said like, there's no joy that I'd rather have than being a mother. Like it just hits different. Like it's not the same. I wouldn't change this for anything in the world. I really love my son, and it was just kind of stuff like that that had me like, wow, that's awesome.
Uh, yeah, that is really cute. Yeah, I
And
don't
not to
remember, but
mention
yeah.
like Sebastian's grown up with her. I've known her since like I was 12, and it's just like
Hmm.
crazy seeing her as a mother now.
Oh, how do you think I felt? Like, cause it's just me and her. Like,
Yeah.
it's just literally me and her.
Hmm.
So it's like the fact that she has a whole human.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And like, do you remember seeing her belly? Were you there for
Yeah.
the baby shower?
No, it's because remember that was when COVID was still going on, I think.
Right. Oh yeah,
Yes.
we did keep it extremely small as
Yeah.
well, cause she was pregos. But
Hmm.
no, yeah, she made a human, and he's so cute.
He is cute.
That's why. That's why it's so funny because when he starts crying,
Hmm.
I'm like, ooh. I was like, enjoy
Oof,
it.
child.
Enjoy your childhood, Elias. Like, if you listen to this in a couple years, just enjoy your life, please. Because once you hit, and honestly, like, what after high school, the world does not care about you.
Bro, yeah, I feel like that does hit. Like, for real, when you get out of high school, it's kind of just like, oh my God, I have to do all this stuff. Like, it was crazy.
I felt it. Like the transition from high school to real life.
Mm,
It's crazy because literally, it's like nobody checks up on you.
mm,
Nobody like on honesty, nobody cares about you.
mm.
And that's why I work with all these kids. I'm like, you think you're doing something right now, and
Yeah,
you think you're funny, being all rude and being all mean, but once you graduate high school, you're honestly a nobody.
damn. Oh my God.
No,
Jeez. That,
am
was,
am I wrong?
that you went ham on that. I felt like a super villain origin story or something, man. God.
Oh my god, bro, I hate you. But tell me, am I wrong? Or, like seriously, like tell me, what do
Nah,
you think?
nobody cares about you. Once you start working, your managers don't care about you. They want you to work more hours. They don't care if you're tired. Work more hours. They don't care if you want to call off, find somebody to pick up your shift. They don't care about you.
Teachers don't even care in college.
Teachers,
Like if you literally be like, hey, like I'm sorry I couldn't turn this in. They're
mm,
like, sorry,
don't care. It's not my
don't
problem.
care. And it's like that's what I mean about like you're a nobody. Like you either make a name for yourself, or you just work for the rest of your life, or I don't know. Like I never want to be like the Kardashians rich. Like
Mm,
that's not my goal at
mm,
all. I just want to be like comfortable. I just want a house, my car, my job, and this podcast. I
yeah.
love this podcast, um, but yeah,
Mm,
I don't know. It's weird. Like I just pretty much it's just a survival game, to be honest.
basically, but without being in a game to win millions of dollars.
Exactly. Oh, I can't wait until we talk about reality shows.
We love reality shows out here. They're fun.
Oh, we do. That's right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
Comment what y'all want us to talk about.
We already have like a list of topics we want to talk about with you guys.
Yeah, we do. They're pretty good topics too.
You know, I was gonna tell you, Sebastian, what I just
What?
noticed. Me and you, we both have two siblings. Like it's me and my sister, and then it's you and your sister.
Yeah, and how far apart are you in
We're only at 1 year apart.
1 year?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I
I'm
thought you
22. She's about to be 21.
Oh, okay. I thought she was younger than that. What the heck?
Oh wait, I'm not 22. I'm about to be 22.
You're
She's
about to
about
be
to be
22.
21. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, you're young. You're the baby of the group.
That's true. Even though I'm the oldest in my family, um, I'm the baby in the group.
Bro.
Sebastian's birthday comes first. Sabrina's comes second, and then it's mine.
Yeah, because Sabrina was born in 2000.
Yeah. And
She's
it's
about to
crazy
be
too because
22.
my girlfriend and Sabrina, their birthdays are like the next day, basically.
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
What are you doing for her birthday?
For my girl's birthday,
Yeah.
I can't tell you because then she's gonna hear, and it's gonna be
Oh, you're right.
I'm
You're
gonna
right.
be
You're right.
surprised.
That's true.
Watch her not even listen to the
Oh,
pod and be like, you should have said it.
I know. Elaine, our biggest supporter, yet our biggest hater.
I know she hates us.
Yeah,
She
she really
wants us to
does.
fail. No, I'm just kidding.
She'll beat our ass. Watch.
I know.
Oh dang. I just whatever. It's not even that bad. Um, Brian, we're already at a 26-minute mark.
I know, huh? It feels like we barely started talking and it just went by.
Are we are we talking too fast or what?
I don't know. People comment on
Comment
anything.
below, y'all.
Yeah, comment on anything. Comment on YouTube. Comment on TikTok. Like, just tell us like if we're talking too quick or something. We don't
I
know.
think you know I talk really fast,
Yeah,
so I'm
and
like
like
I don't know.
we get anxious before we start recording and all that. So I don't know if that also happens during the pod. We never know.
Well, I definitely feel more calm in this episode.
Yeah.
I feel like we were going through it in the last one.
I feel like we're going through it on this pod.
Okay, my bad. I don't know what happened.
No,
Wait, you think we were moody in this podcast?
yeah, I think we're kind of moody.
What? I feel like we were more like. I feel like the last one we were intense.
You think so? What? We're like completely opposite.
Yeah. Why?
Weird.
Well, you know what? We did it. We were talking about pretty deep stuff though.
Yeah, this one I feel like we were talking about deep stuff up in here.
Which is okay.
It's okay,
Obviously,
guys.
we wanna keep it as authentic as we can.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk about whatever we can.
Yeah.
What's it called, Sebastian? Do you have another question?
I don't know. I feel like I've been hosting a show or something. But again, even though we're asking questions, like it just flows.
Yeah, it's good. Because everything really starts off with a question, and then it's like, boop, there
We
it
just
goes.
go from there. Right. I don't know, Brian. We're really out here doing this.
We out
Thank
here.
you all for listening. Yeah,
What's it
seriously
called?
though.
Sebastian, when do you think you're gonna move out?
Oh, you really want me to get depressed today, huh? I want to move out as soon as I can. So I have a friend,
Mm.
named Osman, and he was looking for a roommate, and
Mm-hmm.
I was like, obviously, like I was never asked, and I would never ask to be, but in my mind, at one point I was like, what if I do become a roommate with somebody? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like convenient.
Yeah.
But then when I think about it, it's like I don't think I'm in a position where if I were to move out right now, it would be because I'm kind of sick and tired of being at home.
Uh-huh.
But I know I don't move out because I'm still in school.
Yeah. That's a
So
tough part. Like, how are you supposed
yeah,
to go to school for so many hours, do homework, but have work
and
at the
pay
same
rent
time? That's the tough
and
part.
pay rent.
Yeah.
That's hard. So my goal is to finish my bachelor's by 25 year old.
Mm-hmm.
20 when I'm 25 years old. So I want to move out at least by 25, which
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Damn, that's old," but I'm still in school, so mind your business. But
It's
what
crazy
about
though, but
you?
there's a lot of people that don't move out till later though. Like it's more of a thing now because so much
It's
stuff is going
expensive.
up. But what's it called? I'm not gonna move out until like I have a good amount of money in my bank account.
But do you have like a goal or an age, like an age?
No, I think it's because like me, I like being prepared. Like I like being prepared for any situation, and I want a good amount of money in my bank account before I set on my own. Because if I set on my own, I don't want help from people. Like I like being solo dolo. Like I like doing my thing. So I don't want to really.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like asking for help. Like say like I'm in a tough situation where I have to pay rent or something. I'm like, and I have money. I'll be like I don't want to ask anybody. Like I'll put in more hours or something like that. Like I'll see what happens. But like
Right.
if I get put in a situation, I will ask for help. But that's the last
But
thing
it's
I
like
want
your
to do.
last resort,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Well, is there anything? Last question, Brian,
Yeah.
from my part. But is there? Would you change? Okay, it's a two-part question.
Yeah. Go
One,
ahead.
do you have any regrets? Any regrets in life? And two, would you change anything in your life, knowing what your life would be or what it is at this moment?
I wouldn't change anything because I feel like whatever you go through, that's what you needed to go through to learn. If you don't go through it, you're not gonna learn. Stuff happens. You have to learn. That's it. And like,
Amazing, Brian. Amazing.
cause I think since we were little, I've always told you this too. I was like, stuff happens, bro. Like you can't worry about it. You just gotta keep going.
Right.
And I don't think. What was the other question again? Like,
Do you regret anything like that you've
the,
done or like any regrets?
no, I don't regret anything. I think I had fun. I've done a lot.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I
What
think
about
for
you though?
me, no, I would not change anything. Like,
Yeah.
because that's very true. Like your experiences make you who you are.
Mhm.
Like the things I've gone through, if it wasn't because of that, I wouldn't be the person I am now. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I love the person I am right now.
Uh huh.
And it's a learning experience, obviously, everything you go through.
Yeah.
And I do have one regret, just one.
Yeah.
I think I told you before.
I don't remember right now, but say it.
It
Or if you don't want to
I
say it, don't say it.
No, I will. I regret not coming out sooner.
Oh yeah, he did say that. I think we should say that for an episode by itself because I feel you could tell your story and like tell people like what you've learned. Because there's still people out there that are your age and like still haven't come out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
No, 100%. So yeah, well, that'll be one of these episodes soon, you
yeah.
guys. But Brian, I think I personally really like this episode. I can't believe you really thought we were intense or something.
Say it again.
I was saying like I can't believe you thought we were like intense in this episode.
We watch how one of our friends messages and be like, guys, you guys are going through it this episode.
Yeah, seriously, dude. We really had therapy right now.
We see that's why we said in the beginning that it's therapeutic to talk to each other.
Yeah, it is. But it's okay. I mean, obviously, not every episode is gonna be hee hee and giggles and laughs. But
Yeah.
thank you all for listening. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, it was a good episode, guys. Thank you for everybody that's listening right now. Let me plug everything in. We have a Spotify, we have an Apple Podcast, we have an Anchor. You can look it up with Gay Guy, Straight Guy Podcast. It's all spaces in between.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a TikTok and a YouTube channel, Gay Guy, Straight Guy Podcast. And on my TikTok, I have a link tree. You can press on that, and it'll give you a list of all the platforms we're on. And there's a little YouTube link as well. That's easy peasy. I think that's it.
Alrighty, guys. We'll see you in the fourth episode
Uh,
of the podcast.
Episode 3 is done, my boys. See y'all
All
later.
right,
Bye.
Brian. Bye.